Hi, Russ Harrington here. I'm the lead designer for Ocean Rodeo. I'm here to talk about the third generation Flite kites. We now have two new sizes of Flites, a 10 and a 12 meter Flite. Originally, when I designed these kites, I was hoping that the goal for them is to make light wing kites for lighter weight people. So 17 meter working with a big guy, a 12 meter working with a lighter guy, a 10 meter with a woman or someone smaller. And they're actually working really well for that, but they're also now finding that these kites are actually working really well in powered up conditions with bigger riders. So the range of these kites is actually quite large. The kites are working really well in the surf because they drift really well and they're very responsive to turning. The 12 meter, 10 and 12 turn very fast for bigger kites, which makes them that much more enjoyable to use and that much better to use. We were able to reduce the weight of these kites even more without reducing any of the durability or strength of them. Actually, if anything, the kites are actually stronger now. We've gone to a Kevlar reinforcement on the leading edge for the scuff pads, which is a very durable and very, very strong material. The Flites have a rollover bridle that's also usable with a frontline re-ride safety system. These kites are actually really fun to jump. They've got a lot of boost and a lot of glide. They're not like traditional large kites, light wing kites where you drift downwind when you jump. These things will actually give you some height on your jumps, which makes it really fun to use. Plus the quick turning of them allows you to actually throw a kite loop, which normally on a 17 meter you're not throwing a kite loop, whereas now you can actually throw kite loops on a 17 meter, which is pretty exciting. The other nice thing about the Flite kites is with all the sizes, they all relaunch quite well, and that's a big thing for a light wing kite because it's no fun when you crash your light wing kite and it stays in the water. The Flite kites, one of the remarkable things with them is actually how fast they really do turn, and we always hear the claims of 12 meter that turns as fast as a 9 meter and that sort of stuff, and the neat part is we have now our customers are actually saying, you know, my 12 meter turns like my 9 meter, my 10 meter turns like a 7 meter, the 14.5 turns like a smaller kite, and it makes going out in light wind fun. You can go out rather than just mowing the lawn and going back and forth. You can actually go out and work on your freestyle maneuvers, work on kite loops, do the sort of stuff that normally, you know, you'd only want to go out when it's blowing 20 knots. Now you can go on the water when you want to, rather than waiting for the wind.